guys, it's Max92, and welcome to the wrap-up. Now, you don't know what that is because this is the first episode, but the wrap-up is a series I'm doing where I will take games that I've either recently finished in my personal life or on the Let's Plays, and do short videos about, how I felt about them and what my opinions are. And to start, I'm starting with Halo Reach, which last night, as of recording, I finally finished on Legendary. Now, I played Halo Reach back years and years ago on regular difficulty, so, it's not my first experience with the game, but I found that, the hardest difficulty experience in a video game is typically a lot different than the initial, the normal difficulty experience, because balancing is different on the highest level. So, as I said, I finished it on Legendary. I started this playthrough of the game maybe a year or two ago, and I've just been slowly making my way through it, either because I just have been playing other games, or I've struggled with a spot, so I stopped to, give myself space. So, I finished it last night for, on Legendary for the first time. And, I have some things to say about it. For one, I got stuck playing through this game several times because at Legendary difficulty, it seems that the game is less about your skill level with playing the game and more about luck and trial and error and, memorizing how the enemies are on screen. Because I run into things playing where, the elites, which are, if you know what Halo is, the elites are almost impossible to kill. Sometimes, in normal difficulty, it's maybe 2 shotgun blasts to knock down shields, and then 1 or 2 to knock down the elite itself. Whereas in the Legendary difficulty, it's it might be 3 to knock down shields, and then 4 to actually kill the elite. So it's ridiculous. The difficulty seems to be based on, how much health the enemies have and, how easily they find you. So it's a very frustrating experience playing when you're trying to do anything with any sort of tactical sense, because there's not a way to really get those things to work. Now, I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy it, because I did. I love Halo Reach. In my opinion, Halo Reach is the best Halo game, which might get me some flack somewhere. But I just think that, in general, the way that a lot of games do difficulty, that's not the way to do it. Because, like I said, it kind of pushes rather than, learning the gameplay. It's more learning, how to read and remember enemy spawns and, how to get around things and all that. It's a different kind of problem solving, and it sort of takes a while to actually figure it out. Now, in terms of the story, I think the game has a really good story. You might disagree, and if you do, post it in the comments. But I think the game's story is really good, and, the story of Reach, while a hopeless one, is a good story. The ending of the game hits you really hard, mostly because you create your own character, and I believe this was the first time you could do that in a Halo game. So you got to create your own character, and that's who you played through the game as. And so the ending scene, spoilers by the way, after you pass off the Cortana, I believe, to Captain Keyes to take to the Pillar of Autumn, and they leave, it's just you, Noble 6, because the rest of your team has been killed, left on Reach, and you go into this last mission where your objective is survive. And I didn't survive very long, because, like I said, it's kind of impossible to kill elites, and that's what most of the things are on that level. But when you die there, because you have to. That's the end of the game, is when you die in that mission. When you die there, it gets this cutscene where you get to like watch your character struggle and fight for his life, only to get killed. And it hits you. It hits me. I was sitting there last night. This isn't the first time I've seen that, because I beat it on normal already, and that still hit me. It still hit me. And one of the things that really helps is the music. The music made by Marty O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore is excellent. Halo's music is excellent, especially, you know, in those first four Halo games, 1, 2, 3, and Reach. Excellent music, and Reach is no different. It fits the tones and the moods that it needs to hit, and just makes you feel things even more than, you know, you did just seeing things. And so, overall, I recommend Halo Reach, though I don't think it's necessary to go through the game on the hardest difficulty unless you're looking for those achievements. I don't know that it's worth it, in my opinion, for that to hit that legendary ending, or to finish the game on legendary. So play Halo Reach, play the story, you know, but do it on a difficulty level that, you know, you think is best for you, not, you know, the hardest one if that's not where you want to be. So anyway, that's the end of the first episode of the wrap up. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.
It didn't take long for Reach to fall. Our enemy was ruthless, efficient, but they weren't nearly fast enough. For you had already passed the torch, and because of you, we found Halo, unlocked its secrets, shattered our enemy's resolve. Our victory, your victory, was so close. I wish you could have lived to see it. But you belong to Reach. Your body, your armor, all burned and turned to glass. Everything. Except your courage. That you gave to us. And with it, we can rebuild.